Carbio Kennedy. All of these cases have been on the calendar before. They were reset one time to give the defendants the opportunity to appear today. It does not appear that it is now 9:01. It does not appear that Mr. Kennedy is present. State's pleasure. If he doesn't appear by the end of the calendar, a bench warrant will be granted. Thank you. Position 2, Devron Francois. Devron Francois. If Mr. Francois does not appear by the end of the calendar, the bench warrant will be granted. Position 3, Justin Gunn. Justin Gunn. Position 4, William Hill. Bench warrant. Position 5, Archie Humphrey.
That's my case, Melvin Nash, Mr. Humphrey. Originally, Mr. Humphreys had hired us in November of 2020. The case was found over from the city of Atlanta to Fulton County. I filed an entry of appearance in the city of Atlanta. Apparently, we either didn't make it over here or they didn't pick it up whenever the case was accused. And so they set a court date for December the 7th of 2022. And so we didn't get notice of it. But the client said he didn't receive notice of it, but please call. And so I looked, I saw it on the calendar today. And so I filed a new entry of appearance on December the 29th in the discovery motions in the state complied with discovery yesterday. So I'm requesting a continuance today.
Okay. You'd like to be placed on the next status conference calendar? The next calendar would be February 1st for status. Will that give you enough time? Yes.
Thank you.
And on the letter, the state would be objecting, this defendant did FTA on December 7th, 2022. Council did enter into the jurisdiction on whatever 9/2022. So I'm also with COVID as well. Since the last 4 days, there's no indication that on the record, no indication that the notice was not delivered to him or there was a return to sender. For that reason, Your Honor, the state is objecting and they're requesting a bench warrant.
Where's Mr. Humphrey this morning?
I don't know, Your Honor.
Have you been in touch with him at all? Have you been in touch with him?
I sent him a letter on December the 20th, telling him that he had a court date scheduled for January 4th, 2020. And his message, he says, call for case status moved and did not receive court notice. Missed court December the 7th. Please call. So we checked. Yes, he was right. He did miss court December the 7th, but we didn't get notice. But we did file an entry of appearance October 27th of 2020. The case in the city of Atlanta. So those papers should have came over here and they should have notified us. They did not do that.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to require that he be here in person on February 1st. And hopefully by that time you can get with the solicitor, receive their offers in the matter. If there is going to be a plea, then let's get all the paperwork together and ready to go if he's present. So I'll give him one additional opportunity to February 1st.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Thank you. Maybe excuse.
Yes, have a good day. Thank you. Position number 6, Jarrell Jackson. Bench warrant will be granted. Mr. Newsom, you're going to have to find somewhere to plant yourself, okay? You're going to have to take your gum out of your mouth. You're going to have to find a seat. This is an official court session, all right? So find yourself a seat somewhere where when I get to your name, that you'll be ready to address the court, okay? Position 7, Kelvin Johnson. Position 8, Daquan Massey. Good morning, Mr. Massey. Let's see, have you sought the assistance of a public defender, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today, to represent you in this matter?
Yes.
Okay, so we have Mr. Gaither here in court with us. Good morning, Mr. Gaither.
Good morning, Judge. I'll speak with him and I have an application I can give him to fill out.
Okay, very good. So, we'll give you the opportunity this morning to fill out the application. He can get from the solicitor, the recommendation, and we'll move forward this morning, okay? All right, thank you. Position number 9, Jeffrey Newsom.
Good morning, Judge. Thomas Florio for Mr. Newsom.
Good
And
morning.
Judge, I apologize for Mr. Newsom's transient behavior. We apologize for that.
You're fine, Mr. Florio. I should have made the announcement to begin with. It looks as though he's found himself a place to plant himself. What are we going to do with Mr. Newsom today?
Judge, we previously filed a waiver of arraignment prior to the December 7th court date. It was e-filed with the court, but I guess it wasn't, I guess it was never notated. And so we received the notice for today's hearing. We're here to enter a plea of not guilty. And I believe we also e-filed our demands for discovery at the same time that we filed the waiver of arraignment.
Okay, so Mr. Newsom is going to be entitled to either a bench trial or a jury trial. Which would he prefer?
I believe the waiver of arraignment included a demand for jury trial, Your Honor.
Okay, and you do realize that with the Orca A division, that jury trial is going to be before me at some time in the very near future. Okay.
Yes, Judge. Once we have an opportunity to review discovery and I have an opportunity to present it to Mr. Newsom, I'll reach out to the state to see if we can work out a resolution short of a jury trial.
Okay. Prior to that time, would you prefer to be placed on a status calendar instead of going straight to a jury trial calendar?
If we could, please, that would be great, Your Honor.
Why don't we do that? Why don't we go to a status? Will February 1st give you enough time?
That's perfect, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so status calendar February 1st at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and if it is going to be a plea, Mr. Florio, if you can make sure that you receive all the paperwork and get that to the court so we can move the matter quickly, okay?
Absolutely. Yes, sir, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Marshall Story, good morning. Is this your case?
Good morning, Judge. Not that I'm aware of, but I'm happy to take
Okay.
it on if
Yes.
need be.
Ms. Tortorella?
This is actually a more than call, however, we have some,
Okay, that's all right. I just want to make sure that Mr. Florio has the contact information of whomever he needs to speak with regarding any potential pleas in the matter. So can we get someone's, okay, can you put that in the chat for him? So I'm going to have Ms. Tortorella put her information in the chat for you, Mr. Florio, so that you all can make sure to speak before February 1st, okay?
I appreciate that, Honor. I've known Ms. Tortorella for a very long time. It'll be awesome
Okay.
to work with her on this.
Okay, so you possibly don't need her information. But, all right, anything further this morning?
No, sir, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Okay, you all have a good day. We'll see you back on February.
Thank you, Your Honor. You as well.
Thank you. Position number 10, Timothy Nixon. Bench warrant will be granted. Position number 11, Dexter Seaborn. Bench warrant will be granted. Position 12, Emmanuel Williams. Bench warrant will be granted. That completes the show cause calendar. Let's move on to the Orca A status calendar. Martinez Mora. Yes, good morning. I believe Mr. Martinez Mora was here the last time. Did you seek to qualify for a public defender? Would you like to seek to qualify for a public defender today?
I think they told me last time I didn't qualify, but I wanted to know if I could speak.
Okay, we'll give you the opportunity to speak with the solicitor. So just hang on first. Thank you, sir. Position 2, Carlos Merritt.
Good morning, Your Honor. Wanda Gant for Mr. Merritt. He is on the Zoom call and I would ask for an opportunity to speak with the solicitor.
Okay, good morning, Ms. Gant. We'll let you speak with someone this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Merritt. Just hold on for us, sir, and we'll have Ms. Gant get with you, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Moesha Moss Williams. I have that a plea was taken on December 7th, and it was placed on this calendar to ensure that that the fine was paid. Do we know whether or not the fine was paid in this matter?
Ron, I'm gonna verify right now.
Okay. Position number 4, Philip Smith.
Point, Your Honor, one down here for participation. So we're gonna waive formal arraignment and ask to put on a jury trial.
Okay. So you will file a formal waiver of arraignment for the court. We don't have a jury trial calendar set as of yet, but as I was telling counsel prior, all those jury trials will take place in the Orca division. And if you're before me, hopefully you'll have your jury trial before me in the not so distant future, okay?
Fine, so the question would be to put it on the status calendar.
Okay.
Time to talk to the state. I tried last time, but it was real busy, so.
Okay, would you like that opportunity this morning, or have you gotten the discovery that you need?
It was not a lot.
Okay,
It was that I wanted.
so we'll put you on the February 1st, 9 a.m. calendar. Does that work for you?
That was fine. Is it always on a Wednesday, Your Honor?
Yes. Well, we do have other calendars that are on Friday, but I don't normally handle those calendars. So if they're on my calendar on Wednesday, they normally stay on a Wednesday calendar so that I can hear them.
Can I approach the state?
Of course, I'll give you that opportunity. Let me get through the calendars and then I'll give you that opportunity at the end. Okay. February 1st, status calendar, 9 a.m. If you can't work it out by February 1st, then I'll place it on the next available jury trial calendar. Okay. All right, those complete the 2 calendars. Anyone in court that came in late or that did not hear their name called? Yes, sir. Good morning. What's your name? Okay, what I didn't hear the last name. What's the?
Attorney Nashford's here for.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, good morning, Mr. Humphrey. Your attorney was present earlier. You'll need to get in touch with him as soon as possible. I have reset your case for a status conference calendar on February 1st, okay? So make sure that you get in touch with him by that time. I've required that you be back here in person on February 1st, okay? You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
If you can hold for a second, Your Honor, I need the correct demographic information. We don't have any contact information.
Okay. Is there anyone else that was not present at the call of the calendar? Okay, so we need for someone to speak with Ms. Gant. She is on Zoom regarding her client, Mr. Merritt. And
position number 8, Mr. Mayor, he's filling out the application. now. So
Okay.
once he's done, I can speak with him and give an announcement shortly.
very good. And we need someone to speak with Ms. Dallas and the gentleman in the background. Okay, so court will be in recess until there's an announcement.
Can't be real. Nobody showed up to court this morning.
Our message in the chat.
I'll get it for you. Ms. Gant,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Tortorella,
Thank you, Your Honor. Next call, please.
She's gonna call you. Mr.
Okay.
Rose gonna call you, Ms. Gann.
All right, thank you. Judge Morrow?
Yes, Ms. Gann.
Thank you, Your Honor. For Orca A status, position to Carlos Merritt. I've had a discussion with ASG Tortorello, and we would ask that this case be reset to February 1st status. We are close to moving to a more acceptable resolution to the case.
Okay, any objection to that, Ms. Tortorella?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, so February 1st, status conference, 9 a.m. Ms. Gann, if this is going to be a plea, if you can make sure that we have all the paperwork complete prior to that time so that we can move it forward quickly.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. And may Mr. Merritt be excused?
Yes, have a good day, Mr. Merritt. We'll see you back on February 1st, okay?
You as well, John.
Thank you. So, will the final plea calendar for February 8th, 9 o'clock, does that work
Yes, sir.
for you, sir? Okay. And if you all are able to work it out, if you can get the paperwork filled out prior to that time so that we can move Mr. Martinez in and out as quickly as possible.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Any questions for me, sir?
Sure.
All right. We'll see you back on February 8th.
Great.
Okay, you'll get a notice. Have a good day, sir. Okay, it appears that that completes the 9 o'clock calendars. When it's ready, we can go over the calendars.
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
This is the Orca A static calendar. Position number 1, reset final plea, February 8th at 9. Position number 2, reset status, February 1st at 9. Position number 3, the defendant came in today and paid fine in full. Position number 4, reset status, February 1st at 9. Orca A show cause calendar. Position number 1, FTA bench warrant. Position number 2, FTA bench warrant. Position number 3, FTA bench warrant. Position number 4, FTA bench warrant. Position number 5, reset status, February 1st at 9. Defendant must report in person. Position number 6, FTA bench warrant. Position number 7, FTA bench warrant. Position number 8, reset status, February 1st at 9. Defendant is allowed to report via Zoom. Position number 9, reset status, February 1st at 9. Position number 10, FTA bench warrant. Position number 11, FTA bench warrant. Position number 12, FTA bench warrant.
Any questions or concerns?
Now, Mr. Baker, this reminder, once you file your entry, you'll be able to ask for coverage, and I'm requesting video. And once I get the video now.
Sounds good.
Okay, if nothing else, you all have a great day. We'll see you next week.
You too, Judge. Take care.
That was very short and sweet, Judge.
You need more days like that.